Okay, let's see what else we got in this box. Top motor mount, panhead. Got a bracket on the side of it. This guy likes using this plastic junk. Speed this process up a little bit. There you go. Panhead top motor mount. This is where the choke lever goes off of, so that's why you gotta have that on there. So other than that, it's the same as the shovel head. Just different. Shovels are cheap, panheads are expensive. So that goes right here in the shovel motor. Boom, it bolts right to it. Through your hole there. Bolts up to your hole over there. And like I said, that's where your choke would go through. They had a steel lever that went up and down like a spoon lever with a rod that went across to work on the carbonator. So these you want to make sure they're not broken, extra holes in them. That stuff like that's what you're looking for. This one's got paint over the, looks like a zinc plated finish, which means it's got to be fairly late model if it's got zinc on it. So it could be just silver paint, but it's probably plated. So this might be a 70s production version for it. Replacement Harley parts are made like new parts. They're different but the same. Alright, there's that. What else we got in this box? We got that. And this. And what else is in here? A whole bunch of nothing. And what do we got in here? That looks like just an open envelope. Yep. Open envelope. Contents. Honda parts. Oh my god. I hope I didn't get none of those. Better not be any Honda junk in there. Good thing I'm near a trash can. Alright, let's see what we got. So they put the Harley numbers on their stuff. So it's a 4-digit number, so that's going to be some kind of a bolt or a bearing or something usually. These tags identify what's in the package. Alright, what do we got? Small stuff. Ooh, look at that. Got that. Bearings. There we go. Perfect. It's a rod roller for a Sportster. It's a short roller. It's also for a late model Big Twin. Aluminum cages, same thing. 1 thou over. There's your Harley part number. These all look pretty good. First thing I do when I get these, I put a light oil in these things so they don't rust. And because you don't like them rusting. These ones look like pretty good, they're not rusted. These are Sonex brand, which is a good brand. So that's what you want to see. We can call that a US brand, but they're not necessarily made in the US. It's a bearing manufacturer. They say they're made in the USA, but that does not mean they're made in the USA. Don't let that fool you. So, yeah, that's good. I like bearings. Bearings are good. So I'm guessing I got more bearings. Yep. I reckon 9150 is another bearing. I recognize that number. I think that's a Big Twin bearing. The big long one. Yep. It's your long bearing. That's your rod roller. So that's a set of rollers if it's one over. These are standard, so these are not exactly an even set. So you got 2 of these and 1 of these on each row. And this is a Sportster roller, not a Big Twin, because too short to be a Big Twin. So you got 3 of these go across for each row of rod bearings. Now you can have 2 different size bearings in your motor, but that's usually not how they're built. Usually it's the same all the way across. So this one's standard, this one's 1 thou over. Here's another one, 9182, I'm not sure what that number is. Yeah. Now these are all 3/16 diameter, plus whatever oversized things are. The links are what changes these. Okay, these are a little bit longer looking. I don't know if you can see the length change, but see, that's about 100 thou longer or so. This is a big twin, this is Sportster. The rod sets are narrower on a Sportster than a big twin. That would be the different distance between right in here. This length right in here is wider on a big twin than your Sportster crank, which is in this one over here. That's a Sportster crank. So you got a little over 2 fingers. Over here we got 2.5 fingers. See, more length. So that's how you tell the difference. Other than that, they're the same diameters, all that stuff. So this one here is a 6/10 over, 0.006. So 6/10 of a thousandth. And that's the male roller. Now this is not super long, so it's probably for aluminum cages. Steel cages are even longer yet. It's another set of bearings. So you've got multiple sets of bearings. And that's only from 51 and later. Before that they had more bearings. That's more of them. This one's 9181. So it looks like this is a rod roller purchase. I buy them off the line like this, so they're a lot cheaper than buying them this way than paying big bucks for V-twin. But the biggest problem is most of the stuff's discontinued these days. You can't even get oversized bearings anymore. They pretty much just sell standard and they don't have anything else. So this one's a 4/10 over bearing, and this is a short roller, so it's for a Sportster. So there you go. These were made in 04. The biggest thing is there's no rust. This one doesn't look like it's even open, so it's like a full bag. That's good too. Like I said, all of these I'll put oil in these so they don't rust. There you go. I found out if you use this, it actually kind of dries up into a gel, puts a mark on the roller. Any kind of an etch mark on a roller will mean the roller will fail within 10,000 miles. So all the bearings I did that to, I had to throw away. And I had hundreds of them. Live and learn.